for baseball on the show. It's the Miami Marlins and the Boston Red Sox. Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. The home opener is coming up next. And getting the start for the Red Sox, Anthony Kay. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
Well, Boog, expect to see the ball in play with this guy on the mound. He's not exactly a big strikeout guy, so that means the defense will need to stay sharp. He's looking for soft contact, so communication is going to be key in this one.
All right, first pitch coming up. Xavier Edwards getting ready to hit.
Number 9. Xavier Edwards.
And we're underway here in the home opener. Just missed.
That's inside. That's a ball.
Foul ball there. Swing and a ground ball and foul ball. Three two now.
Inside.
On the ground, Garcia. One out in the top of the first. Here's Mookie to hit. For as much as we talk about Mookie Betts' success at the plate, defensively, he's turned into a brilliant outfielder. He's won the Gold Glove 6 times in right field, and yet in 2025, he was a finalist at shortstop, which is absolutely incredible.
Ball 2.
Betts is definitely one of those guys that excels at everything he does, Boog. In terms of baseball, he can do it all. He's won World Series, batting titles, Gold Gloves, and everything else you can think of.
Man, that got him square in the mask. The 2-2. And Mookie takes.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
Stays alive. And a payoff pitch. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Grinding AB right here, about to see pitch number 10. 3-2. The pitch is outside, and ball 4. Talk about a battle at the plate. 10 pitches here in that walk. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. And a foul ball. Betts leads off first with 1 away. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Grounder might be 2. The flip, there's 1 to first, not in time. Great effort there. And up next for Miami, Hunter Goodman. This is another guy capable of hitting tape measure home runs.
Ball, that's out.
Into center. Rafaela on his way over. Can't get there. Should be extra bases. Jazz on his horse coming around third. He'll score, and it's 1-0. Safely into third. It's an RBI triple.
Everything came together for him. Came screaming off the bat, I'm sure. Exit velocity's off the charts. No doubt he squared that baseball up perfectly. So there was no fluke to that triple by any means.
Gurriel at the plate now, and that's strike one. 2 outs with a runner at third.
Inside, ball 1.
And that is out of play. In the air to left center. Base hit. Runner from third in to score. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 2.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Kind of your classic jam shot blooper right there. Made a good pitch on the inside. Gotten to hit it off the handle, but he still muscled it out there. You just have to tip your cap on the mound.
Ground ball left side, and that's just foul. Here's a 1-1.
Hey!
And down on strikes he goes. Out number 3. Digging in, Jarren Duran. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. That one fouled off. The 0-2. This one in the air right field. And there's one down. Now it's Corey Seager. Ripped on a line. Reaching down, makes the catch. 2 outs, base is empty. Shohei Ohtani now at the plate.
All 1.
Up the middle. Now the throw to first on the run. Nicely done for the out. We move ahead to the top of the second now. And now for the Marlins, Otto Kemp. That's to third. Sends it across to first. 1 pitch and 1 out. Next to hit, Alec Burleson. Tapped softly on the ground. Seager gets it to first. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second. 2 down, base is empty. And up next for Miami, Eli White. Line drive, that's a base hit into right field. So the 2-out knock extends the inning and sends them back to the top of the order. Xavier Edwards gets a chance to hit here. He's 0 for 1. Runner takes off. Pitch in for a strike. Man,
safe.
And safe. It's a stolen base.
Ball.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
He's got it. And that is that. here in Boston. So stepping in for Boston, Roman Anthony. And the first pitch misses for ball one. On the ground to the left, Dubon. Fires to first and quickly one away in the second. And now it's Luis Garcia. Just missed. Right side. Burleson steps on the bag. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2. And next for the Red Sox, Nolan Schanuel.
Ball one.
Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the 3rd out. New inning getting started, and now for the Marlins, Mookie Betts.
Off the plate, ball one.
Betts can claim something not many players can. He's won the World Series playing in the National League and the American League.
Here's a 1-1.
Nope, that's inside.
And he gets tied up right there.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
3-2. Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. He'll take a jog around the bases. Jazz Chisholm Jr. the next to hit.
You know, these Marlins doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. And here's a stat for you, Boog. They're making contact with more than 85% of the pitches that they're swinging at. It's pretty special stuff. Not so good if you're out there on the mound.
Got him swinging for the K. And that's the 1st out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Now it's the Marlins catcher, Hunter Goodman. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. Foul ball. 1 out, base is empty, and a run in. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Here's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. This one in the air, center field. Rafaela on the move. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. Back here at Fenway Park, Joe stepping in for Boston, Brett Beatty.
Ball, that's low.
I just love watching Alcantara get ready for games, Boog. He turns into a different person, just usually cracking jokes and having a good time. But start days are a different story. That's when things get serious for this guy.
That's a ball.
Drilled out towards left center field. That one back. And it's off the Green Monster. Around second now as they still don't have it. And he's got a leadoff triple.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been. But obviously, you have to be happy with that result.
Keibert Ruiz in the box now. Takes strike 1. And he hits a ground ball right side. Edwards handles, throws to first. 1 gone, bottom of the 3rd inning. Here's the center fielder, Ceddanne Rafaela. Off the mark there.
Inside.
And that's ball 1. sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
He was all over that one. Smashed that one through the infield with a knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Now batting Jarren Duran. In there at the knees.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
In the air, center field. White on the move. And there's 2 down. Seager stands in now. 0 for 1 so far. Ripped, but it curls foul. Fouled off left side.
That was a nice bid right there to try to tie up this ball game. Just couldn't keep it from bending foul. He looked locked in on that swing. Pitcher better be careful with him right now.
And he grounds one back up the middle into the outfield, base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Ohtani stands in here, takes ball 1 low. And another ball.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Swung on, belted. Carrying well. High off the light tower and gone. A towering blast. Shohei Ohtani with a star scraper. So 2 down. Roman Anthony will hit next.
Nope, that's the ball.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out. Get as much as you can. Give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard for him to recover in the next one.
That one missed. A dive, and he can't haul it in. And he'll make it to second base with 2 gone.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that. You have to bury it. Otherwise, it's not too difficult to get the bat to it like he did that time.
Stepping in, Luis Garcia. In the dirt, blocked. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the last half of the 3rd. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Coming home. In comes the run from second. And now he's out trying to get back. The huge turn backfires, and that ends the inning. And we're back here at Fenway Park. And now for the Marlins, Mauricio Dubon. That's to third. Beatty to first. 1 pitch and 1 out. Next is the designated hitter, Otto Kemp. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That's back. Going, gone. A solo shot. 1 down. And now the first baseman, Alec Burleson. Late with the swing there. Swing and a miss. And that's 4 strikeouts. Eli White, the next up for the Marlins. That one missing inside. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across. Top half of inning number 4. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone. Just off the inside corner. 2 balls, 2 strikes. He goes down looking. Bottom of the inning. So stepping in for Boston, Nolan Schanuel. In the air to left center. Gurriel settles underneath it. And there's 1 away. So stepping in for Boston, Brett Beatty. A double and a run scored his first time up.
Aye.
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later, they're going to have to go to the bullpen. He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
And now it's Keibert Ruiz.
Catcher, Keibert Ruiz.
Lined into left center, base hit. Around first and hustling for second. He's there. It's a 2-out double. So runner at second, 2 down. Ceddanne Rafaela up next for the Red Sox. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Line drive, that's a base hit. Headed for the plate. In comes the run from second.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. Job getting the foot down so he could catch it out front and pull it. Turned on it nicely for the knock.
At the plate, Jarren Duran. And a foul ball. Man at second. On the ground to first, Burleson. He'll do it himself. Inning over on the ground out. Took just 2 pitches to finish the frame out of the bullpen. Back inside Fenway Park. Now it's the Marlins leadoff hitter, Xavier Edwards. Yeah, that's fouled off. Strike 2. In the air out to center. Oh, he can't squeeze it.
Up next for the Marlins.
Here's Mookie. Now, pitching change here, Justin Sterner.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Runner on the go. There's the ball.
Touchdown.
No throw, safe at second. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. And we're at the top of the 5th.
Outside, that's a ball.
Two. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. That's a ball. Tried the sweeper. No outs. Runner on second. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, he took his chance at getting him to chase right there, but with first base open, walk not a bad thing. He's set up a double play opportunity if he can induce a ground ball.
Chisholm can't hold up, and that's a strike.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And that is a big first out. Here's the power hitting catcher, Hunter Goodman. 1 for 2 in the game. He tripled and scored in the first. Check swing, appeal to first, and he won around. Just enough that time. 2 on, 1 out. Hit on the ground might be 2. They put the tag on him. What a double play that was. Inning over. We head to the bottom of the 5th. So stepping in for Boston, Corey Seager.
Corey Seager.
Tries to check his swing, but he makes contact. Whips it to first on the run. And very nicely done for the out. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish.
Coming off an absolute bomb in his last at bat.
Hard ground ball, base 9.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Anthony now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Next offering is outside. Alvarado in his 9th season, 30 years old now, and he was born in Venezuela. Strike 2. Sets him down on strikes. That was pretty nasty. Luis Garcia digs in now. Fought off foul. The 0-1. Swings through that one out in front that time. Up the middle, and that one finds its way through. And now 2 aboard.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach, paying off.
First pitch misses. On the ground, right side. Tosses to first, and that's the inning. Top of the 6th inning, and now for the Marlins. Gurriel, Marlins making a move for a pinch hitter. Kyle Stowers. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Slings to first. 1 pitch and 1 out. Here's Mauricio Dubon.
Inside, ball 1.
Outside.
Yep, that ball went out.
And now 2 balls and a strike. The Fish down by a pair, and we're the top half of the 6th. That one finds the zone. 2 balls, 2 strikes. He swings and drives one out to deep left field. That's back there, and it hits off the monster. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. 1 out. It's set. Marlins making a move for a pinch hitter. Jung-Hoo Lee. He gets a chance with a runner in scoring position and one gone. Called strike right there. Next offering is fouled back. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Man at second. And he grounds one to the right side. Sogard takes it himself. That's out number 2.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Burleson swings through it for strike 1.
Well, a come and get me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
Shot into the gap, and that should bring in the run. In to score from third. And now they trail by 1.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. That was a pretty good pitch. Breaking ball down and in, but when it's breaking in towards you, you have a lot of time to see it and just try to get on plane with it. He hit that one pretty well.
Here's 0-1. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. Got it. Third out, and that ends the frame. Bottom of the 6th inning. Still stepping in for Boston, Brett Beatty. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Alvarado throws what a lot of people consider to be a power sinker. Throws it with serious velocity, but it moves a ton and it stays down. Pitch misses. Ball 1.
And Boog, against a guy like this, you grab your backup bat out of the rack. You don't want to take your gamer up there because you know there's a...
That's ripped. Base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Time you rip a line drive the other.
David Bednar takes over on the mound.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Here's the catcher to hit, Keibert Ruiz. This one in the air, center field. 1 away. 1 out, man at first. Ceddanne Rafaela now at the plate.
Not what he's looking for there in the 0-0 count. Looks like he wants the ball down in the zone.
Ball down.
That finds the mark on the inside corner. Ground ball could be 2. Here's Edwards for 1. On to first, double play. We go to the top of the 7th. Now it's the Marlins leadoff hitter, Xavier Edwards. New pitcher for the Red Sox, Kane Gibson. And he has some nasty breaking stuff. Fouled off. He was late. Out towards right center field. He's got it. 1 up, 1 down. Here's Mookie Betts. He's already homered here in this one. Swinging a foul straight back. Looking to get the tying run on base.
Ball one.
This one driven deep, way back there, and it's gone. We are tied. Another homer. His second home run of the game. Now here is Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Ball.
Back up the, oh, that got him. No chance for a play, and let's hope the left-hander's not hurt out there.
For the Marlins, catcher.
Go ahead, run on base. Hunter Goodman, the next up for the Marlins. And he swings through that one.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Runner takes off. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. 0-2 now. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout. And now Kyle Stowers grounded out his first time. Late on that fastball.
Sometimes a hitter will go up there and guess, and it's not just pulling something out of the sky, but
runner on the move. Swing and a miss. No throw. He's in there safely.
Now a good opportunity to potentially jump ahead in this game here in the later innings.
And the 0-2.
Ball, that's low.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
You can see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Man on second, 2 down. Fights that one away. Still 1-2.
No, inside.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Outside low, and the count's full.
That's a really good take.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Set for the last half of the 7th. Now here's Redsox leadoff hitter. So the Marlins go with a new arm, A.J. Minter.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Hey!
And that's in there for a strike, and quickly 0-2.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Here comes Corey Seager, 1 for 3.
Hey!
All tied up here at the bottom of the 7th. Started after it, appeal to third, didn't go. Here's a 1-1. Chopped to the right side. And that chance handled. Fires over to first. Fine play in the hole for the out. Tied at 6. Here's Shohei Ohtani. He's already homered in this game.
Well, a mistake right here could untie this ball game. If you're the pitcher out there, you just want to be a little more cautious.
Missed with a changeup, and a count 2-1. on a line. And that is the inning. We're at the top of the 8th. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Mauricio Dubon. Swing and a line drive ripped out into right center. That's a base hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Lee stands in now and watches strike 1. Fought off foul. Here's the 0-2.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Go ahead run on base. Alec Burleson, the next up for the Marlins. And fouled off. Line drive. 2-way down. Here's the center fielder, Eli White.
Struck out.
Now pitching for the Red Sox, number 22, Garrett Whitlock.
Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Way out front for strike 2.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
Check swing. Now we'll look down to first. He went around. Tough call, but that ends the inning. Bottom of the 8th. So stepping in for Boston, Roman Anthony. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a ground ball. Tosses to first. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th. Tied at 6. Luis Garcia getting ready to hit. Fastball for a strike.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
What a stop. The tag, and he's out.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
Sogard in the box here and fouls it off for strike 1. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. That one in the dirt. And the count even 1-1. Minter, 32 years old, and he was a 2nd-round pick back in 2015. Ground ball up the middle. Dubon to first. That's the 3rd out. We go to the 9th, and now for the Marlins, Xavier Edwards. That's a base hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Betts in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. And another ball. Runner on the go. And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. Here's the pitch. Runner goes again. And that one fouled off. Now all even up. Runner goes again. Swing and a miss. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
Now the go-ahead runs it. Scoring position, so big opportunity for them to jump ahead late.
Here comes the closer here in the ninth, Aroldis Chapman.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Chisholm in the box with one away as he takes ball one. And that misses. And the count is 2-0.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
And ball four, two aboard.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
Hunter Goodman, the next up for the Marlins. Swing and a miss.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days, you would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen. So hard to play catch-up.
And yes, he did. He went around. 2 on, 1 out. That's off the inside corner. Now 1-2. That one just misses.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
That's inside. He fouls it off. We'll do it again. Got him swinging. Go ahead, run on base. Kyle Stowers will hit next. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Runner edges away at second. In for a strike, and now just one pitch away from surviving the inning. Check swing, no appeal.
Whoa, recognize that pitch just in time, able to keep those hands back.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Bottom of the ninth inning, and this one is tied, coming right down to the wire. Leading off, Brett Baty. Got it started a little too early. Strike one. Up the middle. And that one finds its way through. Leadoff knock puts the winning run on base.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Really nice. Staying up the middle with his.
Matt Swanson gets the ball now. Substitution now at first base. Pinch running for Boston, Brandon Lockridge. A little more speed on the base paths now as he's the potential winning run. Digging in, Keibert Ruiz. Right through there for a strike. Now a quick throw to first. Back to first, and he's safe. There's the strike.
Well, he didn't like those first two pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
And a pitch out, but nothing going on. Line drive, base hit. And he'll pull into second safely.
Back-to-back base hits. To me, it's just a really controlled, balanced swing. He wasn't trying to do...
Calling for the intentional walk, and that loads up the bases. And the force play is now in order. Jarren Duran steps to the dish in a big spot. That one's in there, 0-1.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
Reaching down, makes the catch.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Seager, the next to hit, takes ball one.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate. And that is out of play.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
It gets through, that's it. Across is the winning run, and the Red Sox win it on a walk-off 7-6.
So you come into the ninth inning, it's a tied ball game. No one really wants to play extras, so everyone's looking at how we can get this game over with in regulation. Well, they got the run they needed, put one up, and they put one in the win column.